And welcome back to the nest. I am Ben Marraffa, joined here with Corey Baglivo for a matchup between boys basketball. We got the West Stafford Eagles versus Haddon Township Hawks. Tonight's starting lineups for Haddon Township, we got number 3 senior Josh Dockery, number 23 senior Tyler Levins, number 24 senior Sean Ife, number 31 sophomore Owen Lomba, number 22 sophomore Calvin McGovern. And for West Stafford, we got number 1 junior Zay Mujahid, number 23 junior Andrea Tarazi, number 21 junior Aiden Cranmer, number 5 junior Corey Racklin. Finally, number 2 sophomore Mark Kozowski. Haddon Township is 7-16 on the year, 0-9 in the Colonial Liberty Division. They are coming off a 5-game losing streak, and for West Stafford, they are 7-17, 1-8 in the Colonial Liberty Division. They came off of a tough loss Tuesday night. We got a really exciting game for West Stafford. This is very important on seeding for power points in the playoffs. So they're going to be given their best effort. But previous matchup, West Stafford won 44-41 at Haddon Township. Again, a little of the seeding here. So if West Stafford does end up winning tonight, they most likely will be playing Sterling Knights in the NJSIA playoffs. If not, they will be playing Camden, who is number 2. West Stafford currently seated at number 15. And I believe Haddon Township is right in front of them at number 14.
Yeah, and we know how good those two teams are, Sterling and Camden. So, I mean, this is a big game for West Stafford. You got to try to get your best win. I do believe Camden is better than Sterling, but you want to try to make sure everything's right, make sure your plays are hitting on all cylinders, and make sure you're prepared for the next game.
Yeah, obviously you want to avoid Camden. Camden has 2 of the top 5 players in the country, Aaron Bradshaw and DJ Wagner. So Eagles trying to get a very important win here as Haddon Township wins the opening tip-off. Here's Josh Dockery, the senior leader for this Haddon Township team, along with Tyler Levins. Look at that, we got a little bit of a face guard on Owen Lomba. Don't see that too much. Haddon Township doing a good job moving around the perimeter. Can't find anything. West Stafford playing good defense so far. Dockery takes a shot. That's no good. Rebound goes to Tarazi, and he's pushing the pace. Slows it down a little bit. Passes to Mujahid in the corner. Back over to Tarazi. Aiden Cranmer setting up the offense for the Eagles tonight. Cranmer averaging 26 points in his last 2 games.
Yeah, Cranmer's definitely gotten hot towards the end of the year.
We do got a jump ball opportunity between Lomba and Cranmer. It will be West Stafford's ball. Cranmer does inbound to Tarazi. Guarded by Dockery, over to Mujahid. Here's Cranmer now. Puts up a tough 2, no good. Rebound goes to Haddon Township. And they're pushing the pace here. Here's Dockery. Over to Ife. Gets it back, moving across court. And they're going to slow it down and set up a play. Looks like Eagles are switching a little bit here on defense. And we got a screen coming. Dockery takes a 3, and that is good for him. The first 3 of the game goes to Josh Dockery.
Yeah, Josh Dockery is a very familiar face. I believe he's a 3-sport athlete. I know he does play football. He's a receiver for Haddon Township. We've been playing him for our last 4 years. So
he does have 263 points on the season, including that 3-pointer. But we had the opportunity of playing him when we played basketball, both me and you, and he was obviously one of tougher players to guard, can knock down shots.
Yeah, along with Graham Lorman, who I believe made a buzzer beater against us our freshman year. That
was our 8th grade year.
8th grade year. My apologies, but he is out. So a lot of familiar faces here tonight.
Yep, Graham Lorman is on the bench in a sweatshirt, so I believe he might be maybe a concussion, it looks like, injury, so he is on the bench. He is one of the leading scorers. Excuse me, no, he has only 10 points, so it looks like he has been out all year.
He's been out for a good amount of time.
Only 2 games played, but Township does get the ball. Corey Racklin takes a scary fall, but gets up. That 2 is good for number 3, Tyler Levins, the leading scorer with believe Levens has 475 points.
Good year for him.
Yep, now here's Mujahid over to Cranmer. For the Eagles, Cranmer does lead with 313 points on the season as Trazi puts up 2. That's short. Rebound goes to Haddon Township. Corey Radcliffe has 298 and Mark Kozlowski at 286. So those three players contributing well. And 114 is Zay Mujahid. And here's Dockery, puts up a 2. That's no good. Kozlowski gets a rebound, moves it over to Trazi. Trazi pushing the pace over to Mujahid. Thinks about it, passes inside to Radcliffe. Radcliffe just won Colonial Conference Player of the Week for West Effort.
And congratulations to Corey Radcliffe. That's a huge accomplishment, especially only being a junior.
All right, looks like we got an offensive foul. Push off on Aiden Cranmer. That's his first. Corey Radcliffe won that award multiple times along with our girls team. Janie Cross won it multiple times. And I believe Belbin might have won it once. Haddon Township moving the ball over. Passing inside, loose ball picked up by McGovern. Here's Dockery now. Puts up a floater, gets fouled. He will be heading the line for 2. Zay Mujahid's first, team second. Dockery will be shooting 2. First free throw is good for him. 3 points for Dockery so far. He hits a second free throw. West Effort down to a 7-0 deficit so far. Got to generate some offense here in a very important game for them and seeding for the playoffs. Aiden Cranmer one-on-one here. Goes over to Trazi. Trazi shoots a 3. Trazi off the mark.
That is something you do not see every game.
Yeah, I like the shot. Not a bad-looking shot. Good shot opportunity. But we do not see that much from Trazi. Here's Levens who takes a 3, and that's good for him. 2 threes hit so far for Haddon Township.
And Tyler Levens was not open on that shot. That was a very contested shot. Very impressive. I believe that you said he was the leading scorer for the Hawks.
Yep.
And that's exactly why, probably. That was very impressive.
Yeah, West Effort falling to a 10-0 lead early on with about 4:03 left in the first. They got to generate some offense. Maybe try to get it inside a little bit to Radcliffe.
Yeah, we've seen West Effort play like this a few times this year where they start very slow in the first quarter and then pick it up at like the last half of the first quarter, and then it's close by halftime, and then like it's still close in the fourth quarter and we just fall short.
Yep. I think the main point here is we need to see a little bit more drives to the basket. I feel like it's maybe just a hair too much passes outside of the three-point line. Maybe Cranmer I saw drive once. Maybe you get Cranmer drives again or somebody else and kick it out for an open 3. Just something different just to see an open look. And, usually once you see one shot fall down and you're feeling it, the rest of them start to fall down. But I'm sure Coach McEwen will draw up a play here for the Eagles, as it looks like they're doing 4 across. Mujahid run across court. Now Trazi moves it over to Kozlowski, back over to Trazi. Corey Radcliffe up top. Puts up a little 2, and that is good. Corey Radcliffe getting the first points of the game for the Eagles. Some good ball movement so far from Haddon Township on the offensive end.
Yeah, Township getting right back down the floor right after the made basket by Radcliffe.
Dockery loses the ball, picks back up, moves it over to Lomba. Dockery losing drive, good help defense from Cranmer. Now here's Lomba. Good ball movement from Township, but even better defense from the Eagles. Eagles doing a good job here on this defensive possession. Levens picks it up, passes over to McGovern. Dockery with the ball now, guarded by Majad. Pump fakes, looks to drive. Step back 2. That's up. That is no good. Cramner with the rebound.
Yeah, great defensive stand there by West Effort on that.
Here's Trozzi now. Ooh. Yeah, Trozzi almost lost his footing there. Eagles setting up another play. Cramner shoots a 3. Too strong. Township gets the rebound.
I thought for a second there he was a little open on the drive.
Corey Ratcliffe puts up 2. That is good, and we got a blocking foul, and 1 for Corey Ratcliffe. Good pass from Andrea Trozzi.
Yeah, great soft take there by Ratcliffe, fighting through contact and getting it to roll over the rim.
Nice, good-looking pass for Trozzi. That foul, not sure who that foul is on.
I believe it was Tyler Levens.
Yep, Tyler Levens is first. Also, a quick shout-out to Mrs. Ratcliffe. Had a conversation. She's a big fan of our broadcast. Also got to mention she is a field hockey state champion for West Effort. Also where Corey gets some genetics from as Corey knocks down that free throw. He has 5 points. So genetics runs within the Ratcliffe family between his mom being a state champion in field hockey and both of his brothers being 1,000-point scorers. Good defense here from the Eagles. Looks like we do have a foul call here, though.
Yeah, his father, Phil Ratcliffe, was a great basketball player for us in the past, and his brother, Brandon, did some special things in the graduating class of 2019, both on the football field and the basketball court.
Yep, Kozlowski's first foul. Yeah, Mrs. Ratcliffe won only 2 state champions, as that 3 is short for Haddon Township. West Effort has 2 state champions, 1 this year by the field hockey team, and the team Mrs. Ratcliffe is on. Mark Kozlowski puts up a nice 2 to get his first points. Young sophomore having a great year. The little shot, no good. Rebound by Ratcliffe. Sean Eif was off the mark there. Here's Majahid now. Puts up 2. Doesn't get the foul call. McGovern does get the rebound though, and here's Township pushing the pace. Deflected by Cramner. Here's McGovern with the ball now.
Township doing a good job in transition tonight.
Inside to Eif. McGovern shoots a 3. No good. Will be out of bounds on Dockery. West Effort ball.
And you got to give credit to Coach McEwen there, going on a 7-0 run after the timeout call. And like I said earlier, sorry to cut you off there, but like I said earlier, that's kind of what this West Effort team has been all year. We start really slow, we go down by 10, and then we call a timeout. We take a deep breath, and then we regroup ourselves. If we want to make a run in the playoffs, we can't have that mentality. We got to start hot.
Yeah, that was a good timeout called. 7-0 run as Corey Ratcliffe puts in another tough 2. Corey Ratcliffe already with 7 points for the Eagles, and he's really found his stroke here early on. They did have a good last 4 minutes, and mostly it's from just looking inside, trying to drive, getting open shots. There's a 3 by Township. That's no good. Ratcliffe does get the rebound. And here's Andrea Trozzi now. Puts up a floater, short, gets it back, moves it over. Good ball movement from the Eagles, and Kozlowski looks to drive, gets blocked from behind. Loose ball picked up by Haddon Township.
30 seconds left.
Yep, 30 seconds, and the Hawks are getting pressed here. We do got a foul call here.
Trozzi did throw a little bit of an elbow there to try to get through the screen. I don't think it was intentional, but.
Shane Majah takes a seat. Ryan Heaton comes back in the game. I think they were complaining if that was a moving screen on Owen Lomba. But Trozzi did end up getting a little physical in there. Nothing wrong with that, but he does pick up his first foul. Eagles do have 14 fouls.
Logan Miller checked into the game for Township a few minutes ago. Forgot to mention that, number 11.
Lomba passes inside. Here's Levens. Tough 2 falls for Tyler Levens. They got a 3-point lead. Here's a three. Kozlowski can't get it to fall. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Haddon Township leading 12-9 over the Eagles. Eagles got off to a slow start, but they picked up fire going on a 7-0 run. And now we're going to take a short break for the West Effort Winter Cheerleading Squad. Thank you, ladies. They will be back putting on a dance performance at halftime. Corey, your thoughts on the first quarter we've seen tonight?
Yeah, I'm really impressed with how the Eagles responded after going down 10 early, calling the timeout there, regrouping, taking a breath. Fell apart a little bit within the last minute, but take a breath after the short little break. You got to regroup, try to win this quarter, and go into halftime with a lead.
Yeah, I thought Eagles got off to a slow start as we stated, but they caught fire here. Started off with a little bit of low energy, but they picked it up here. They're only down 3. It's Ryan Heenan kicking it back out to Kozlowski. Almost goes back court, but Kozlowski looking to drive. Now Ryan Heenan in the corner. Pass over to Corey Radcliffe. Over to Trozzi. Trozzi looking to drive. Gets fouled, misses the layup. He'll head to the line. That's Dockery on the foul. That's his first. Andrea Trozzi does have 13 free throws made out of 36 attempts. He misses that one. He does have 96 points, 140 rebounds, and 149 assists as he sinks the second one. And Andrea gets his first points. Looks like Ryan Heenan is pressing Dockery here. Dockery gets it past half court, moves it over to Lumba. Inside. That is good by Sean Ive, his first points.
Great play design there by the Hawks.
Yeah, it was a really good play design getting Ive for a contested layup, and it falls for him, his first points. Here's Cramner now. Another good play design. Cramner, no foul call. Dockery gets the rebound. He's pushing the pace. Gets inside to Levens. Levens gets fouled. He'll be heading to the line. The referee saying, I believe it was either Heenan or Trozzi's hands went over the zone here a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to call it on Trozzi. I don't agree with that call. His feet were set.
Yeah, Trozzi does have to watch here. He does have 2 fouls. Don't want to get him his third before halftime.
Coach McEwen clearly unhappy with the call, too.
Here's Levens, puts up the free throw. And that is good for Levens. 3 for 3 from the free throw line is Haddon Township. Levens does have 8 points. He misses that one. I think I might have jinxed him, but oh well. Here's Trozzi now. Over to Kozlowski. Trozzi setting up a play for the Eagles on O. Ryan Heenan, dribble handoff to Cramner. Back over to Radcliffe. Eagles down 5 here. Ian Cramner now looking to push the pace, spin move in the corner. Kozlowski shoots a 3. That is good. Mark Kozlowski hitting the 3. It's the first 3 of the game for the Eagles. Kozlowski got 5 points.
Yeah, big time shot for Mark there.
Yeah, it looked like he a little awkward pass. He's able to corral it and go straight up. Smooth looking shot from Kozlowski. Here's Dockery put it up at 2, and that's good. He banks it off.
It seems like every time West Effort gets an out to momentum, Dockery just pushes the pace, gets down the court, and makes a basket.
He has 7 points. He's Looking good here. Here's another good play design.
Good look.
Cranmer gets it stolen away from him. The second turnover for the Eagles. Eagles have been doing a good job of not turning the ball over the last 2 games.
Great look by Dockery.
Logan Miller, easy 2. Good look inside. Pushing their lead to 6. Here's Kozlowski now. Pump fakes, puts up 2, gets fouled. He'll be heading to the line. Sean Ice, first foul. West Effort 5 team fouls. Haddon Township 3 team fouls. Kozlowski, 65 free throws made out of 93 attempts. He does not get that one to fall. Zay Majid checks back in the game, meaning Cramner takes a seat. Cramner is scoreless so far here in the first half. He was hot the last 2 games. He was averaging 26. Kozlowski puts that one up. He does make that one. He's got 6.
Mark, a very hard-working kid. Last game I was on with Shay, we were talking about how he's always at Riverwinds working with his dad, putting up shots almost every day. So
he's got a bright future. He does have over 200, almost 300 points in a sophomore year, and that's Omalomba getting the 2 for Haddon Township, and he's a very promising future for him. And they also got Ratcliffe Jr. A lot of these guys returning. Trazi and unfortunately Ryan Hino are not going to be returning, but a lot of these guys have experience, and hopefully they do play well here in the upcoming seasons. And they turn it over here. 4:52 left. Haddon Township Hawks up 7, and they have the ball. Here's a 2 put up. That is no good by Levins. Rebound goes to Ratcliffe. They lose it, but Trazi gets it back. He's pushing the floor here. Good cut from Ryan Heenan, and he travels with it. Got 4 turnovers on the Eagles. Cramner comes back in the game. Ryan Heenan takes a seat.
And number 5 for the Hawks checking in.
Yeah, that's Eamon Sheehan. We got 2 Shehans on the team, Joseph and Iman. I believe that's how you say it, Iman. Interesting name. Haven't seen much like that before. I will say, one thing you do realize is how many new names you learn, like Iman. Haven't heard that one. Usually it's a pretty easy roster, but always fun to see names of these athletes. That 3 is no good by Ife, and it will be out of bounds on Haddon Township. It will be West Effort ball. Coach McEwen calling a play here for the Eagles, down 7.
I'll tell you what, Dockery's doing a great job tonight passing the ball as well. Not only is he doing a great job finishing and scoring for the Hawks, but he probably has a handful of assists tonight too.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job. He's being the main ball handler. Him and Levin's been the 2 main players carrying the load, but they are getting their teammates involved. Now here's Aiden Cramner coming off the screen. Passes out to Kozlowski. They had Corey Ratcliffe, but Cramner could not see him. Now Trazi puts up a nice spin move. Puts up 2. Trazi at the end 1, but can't get it to fall, but he'll be heading to the line for 2. Good take and good spin by Trazi. It's Dockery's 2nd foul. Team's 4th. Drea makes the 1st. Good looking free throw from him. Yes, 2 points.
I believe we know it's official that he won't be here next year, correct?
So I believe since he is from Italy, he's going to either have to go to a private school or I believe he does have to go to a private school. So he hits both free throws there.
Yeah, if he wants to stay in the States, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or he has to go to a different, yeah. I believe that's just for the state. He has to go to a private school.
Yeah, I believe he was saying how he was looking at a school in Delaware, some private schools around here, so.
Here's Dogger looking to drive, kicks it back out. Levins takes a 3. He gets it.
Another assist by Dockery, by the way.
3 for 7 3-point shooting is Haddon Township, and they got an 8-point lead, the largest lead of the game, and their coach and fans are getting a little bit hyped. I heard word on the street is Trazi is a very smart person, and you can see that with his ball handling skills and his just his on-court IQ.
Yeah, his vision. He's got very good vision as well.
Yep. Sadly, last night, West Effort Wrestling did lose to Haddon Field Memorial High School in the Group 2 South Jersey Finals for wrestling. Good season from the guys. They will be heading on to sectionals, the 14 starters, so good luck to them. We wish them the best in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah, it was a really good match to be at, though. Really good environment over there.
Also want to wish a special shout-out to Polder Boys. He is just 3 wins away from 100 wins in his high school career. Believe he will hopefully get 3 matches left, but we're seeing what happens. But it'll be a cool moment for him to get that stride.
Cole's been a very dominant wrestler for us this year, and I'm excited to see what he can do advancing on towards states. Also wishing the girls the best of luck tonight in their game. Are they at Haddon Township?
I believe so. Also, we got playoffs coming up soon for basketball, so the winter sports season is coming up to an end, sadly, and we've had a great time as Kozowski shoots a 3. It's in and out. But Haddon Township gets the rebound. They got numbers here, slows it down. McGovern passes over. And here's Shaheen in and out. They get the offensive board. Levin, step back 3. Off the mark. Trazi finally rekindles it. Haddon Township as Majai takes a 3. That's off the mark. Trazi gets the rebound inside to Radcliffe. Gets fouled. And Radcliffe will be heading to the line. Haddon Township just shooting 33% from three-point land. Shaheen's first. Team's 5th. Radcliffe, 60 free throws made out of 104. He does not get that one to fall. Got 2:18 left in the second. Haddon Township with an 8-point lead. Free throws up and is good for them. Radcliffe with 8 points. Shaheen passes over. Good ball movement from Haddon Township. Thinks about a 3, but Shaheen gets the ball over to Dockery. Dockery moves it over to Ife. Ife over to Shaheen. Now over to McGovern. Back to Shaheen. Trying to find something here. Eagles playing good defense. McGovern over to Shaheen. Shaheen takes a 3. Too far. Radcliffe gets the rebound. Here's Andrea Trazi now. Got a little space. Decides to dribble handoff to Kozowski.
And West Effort trying to close this lead down a little bit for the half.
And they're just moving the ball around over here. Trazi now. Trazi with a good spin move. Gets fouled. They'll be headed to the line for 2. Trazi putting on a couple good spin moves here early on in the first half. I believe that foul will be on Sean Ife, his second. Trazi misses the first. 60% shooting from the free throw line tonight are the Eagles. 6 for 10, that is. Ajay takes a seat, and we got another sub. Owen Lomba checks back in the game, and Shaheen takes a seat. Good minutes from Shaheen. Second free throw is good as it rolls around in. 4 points all at the line for Trazi.
Looks like Keenan will face guard Dockery.
Yup.
Trying to stop this Hawks offense.
Here's Loma moving it over. Here's McGovern now. Over to Ife.
Trazi almost got his 70th steal on the season.
Yeah, he's been an impactful player on defense here early on. The ball movement here is McGovern now. Slowing it down, 46 seconds left. Good defense from the Eagles so far. Dockery doing a good job making some space, trying to get the ball. Now he's looking to drive. Puts off for a little 2, and that's good for Josh Doherty. He has 9 points. I believe he's the leading scorer behind Title Evans.
Yeah, Doherty ran around trying to break that, trying to break Ryan Heeman's face guard and finally did, and then put up a nice little jumper.
There's 16 seconds left. Eagles need to score here, down 8, 26-18. 10 seconds left, looks like Rackman will have the ball here. Over to Trazi, 6 seconds left. Trazi puts up a 2, and that's good for Andre Trazi. And Haddon Township 3 is no good here. And that'll be the end of the first half. West Effort closes with a bucket. But Haddon Township leading 26 over West Effort 20. We're going to take a short break, but in the meantime, please enjoy this halftime performance from the Winter Cheerleading Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you take your halftime break, let's hear it for our West Effort High School cheerleaders.
All right, and we are back from halftime as Haddon Township is leading the Eagles 26-20. Little stat sheet update for everyone at home. We got Andrea Trazi has 6 points. Corey Radcliffe has 8, and Mark Kozowski has 6. Eagles have 4 turnovers, 7 from 11 from the free throw line. They are 1 for 6 from the three-point line. And for the Hawks, we got Docker with 9, Miller with 2, Levins with 11, Sean Ife with 2, Owen Lomba 2, 1 turnover for them, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, and they are shooting 3 for 11 from the three-point line. They went out to a 10-0 lead. West Defford came back 10-9, 9-0 run for them. But that's the whole first half has been mostly low energy first half from both teams and within the nest here. But a very good game so far, very close, very important for both sides and the seeding for the playoffs.
Yeah, you got West Defford competing for, I believe, the 15th and 16th seed.
15th, 14th, and 16th, around there.
Yeah, and then you got Haddon Township. It's kind of their redemption game against us from earlier in the season. Definitely playing with a chip on their shoulder.
All right, so I'll let you answer this question. What do the Eagles need to do this half to pull out with a dub?
Stop Josh Dockery. He may not be leading their team in points, but he's their entire offense. I think every basket that he hasn't made, he has the assist. He's all over the floor. He's really good at and he's really good in transition. They'll get a rebound and he'll fly down the court, try to set something up, push the pace. Also a good defender. And I also think the Eagles need to look inside a little bit more. I like Trazi. That spin move seems to be working for him tonight, taking it to the basket. Doing a good job getting to the line. We just got to keep doing that.
Yeah, Haddon Township will start off the ball here. And for Haddon Township and the Hawks, they need to continue to feed Levins and Dockery, and they need to slow down Radcliffe and Trazi on the offensive end, especially in the paint, make them shoot the ball. So we're in for an eventful second half. Here's Haddon Township starting off strong here with Dockery with the ball, guarded by Mujahid. He puts up a 2. No good. Radcliffe gets the rebound. Pushing it up court. Kozowski, nice move, puts up 2, and that is good. Mark Kozowski getting his 8th point of the night. Good game so far for Kozowski. Here's Levins. Spin move, puts up 2. Gets it to fall. A tough 2 from the senior Tyler Levins. He's got 13. Here's Trazi now. Inside of Radcliffe. Steps out. Moves it back over to Trazi. In case you didn't know, Trazi is now Corey Radcliffe's new roommate in town, so hopefully a little chemistry built for those two. Corey Radcliffe puts up a tough 2, no good. There's Dockery now pushing the pace. Moves it back out to Levins. Or excuse me, that was McGovern. Now Levins has the ball. Here's Levins putting up a 3, and that's good for him. He buries that one.
Another contested 3 for Levins on the night.
Levins now at 16. Eagles down 9. Cannot afford to lose this game, a very important game, and Mujahid turns it over. It's the 5th turnover for the Eagles. Levins guarded by Trazi. Now Radcliffe stepping up, playing some good D. Levins does get loose a little bit, puts up a 2. That's good, and they're catching fire. Eagles might need a timeout here. Levins is catching heat. He's got 7 points so far to start this second half. They got an 11-point lead. Eagles got to stop the fire while it's still hot right now. See what they could do. Radcliffe now kicks to the corner. Kozowski rekindles it inside of Radcliffe, puts up 2. That's good. Corey Radcliffe and 1. Big time bucket for Radcliffe. And his good night on offense is continuing. Kevin McGovern's first foul. Corey at the line, trying to finish the 3-point play. And he does sink that one home.
So it looks like the girls' game has officially come to an end as they are starting to make their way back into the building. Do you know what the score of that game
Yeah, they
was?
ended up losing 35-20, and with the loss tonight, they won't have home court advantage. So that 3 is no good. So I do have word. Our last official live stream will be Thursday, a week from today.
Well, we also we're on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yep. So we have a live stream versus Master F Camden boys basketball. I believe 5:30 start. But then next week we only have Thursday's game at home, I believe, and that will be our last live stream for basketball this season. It has been a great ride so far for us. We always enjoy watching, and as Majai gets blocked, Trozzy puts up 2, can't get it to finish. But I've had a great time, great experience. Loose ball picked up by Majai. Great effort shown here by the Eagles. Kozlowski can't get it to fall, but good effort shown. See who that foul is on. McGovern is second. But it's been a great ride so far. I want to thank you, Luke Laxton, Joey Sakuro, Dan Marraffa, Shay McKenna, Jake Hartman, Kirsch for making this thing possible for everyone at home. As Mark hits the first. Always had a fun time, and especially want to thank the fans, especially the ones that come up to us and thank us for all that we do. We love it, and we hope everyone continues to enjoy our live streams.
Yeah, I mean, this all started up when COVID happened for the people.
Yeah,
the two fan limit. Oh, good pickpocket by Zaid.
Good job by Zaid Machide. Picking the basket. If Dockery pulls up for 2, though, can't get it to fall. Haddon Township pushing the pace now.
But yeah, special thanks to you viewers at home, because the only reason we continued to do this after COVID was because of how good the numbers were and how many people enjoyed it and loved hearing the student body be able to commentate. So huge thanks to you guys as well.
Yep, as Dockery shoots a 3, and he gets that one to fall. 5th 3 of the game for Haddon Township. Yeah, I've had a really, really fun time and made some memories. Really brung out a lot within this game of basketball for me and hopefully for the viewers at home. Just want to see, it's been a pleasure watching both basketball teams and also the wrestling team during the winter sports. As Machado can't make that one, but Ratcliffe finishes there. Looks like we got a timeout by Coach McEwen.
West Everett's still down 8.
Yep. But continuing with our conversation, also want to thank Coach Morrell, who has also been on with me and you, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's also done a really good job, and thanks to the managers of both teams and both girls and boys. Also, Mr. Gore, Mr. Seeley. Mr. Seeley does give us rosters along with Coach Morrell with the visiting team, so I want to thank them.
Yeah, a lot of effort is put into each live stream that we do over here in the Nest. So.
Yeah, and I want to give a quick recap of how we do this. We do come in extra early. I pull the stats from every game. I get stats to get rosters from NJ.com, so that's where I get everything from. I do keep track of everything down below and call play-by-play, and obviously it's you, Shay, Jake Hartman, Morrell do color, and you guys all do an excellent job. Couldn't ask for more, but we do have come here early and want to also give shout-outs to the guys behind the camera who have been doing nothing but great things. We're all seniors, so we will all not be returning next year. So we'll see a whole new crew next year for the winter sports. But in the meantime, Ife comes out of the timeout, gets a strong 2 for him, and that's his 4th point.
With somebody new running it.
Yeah,
this
will be.
Mr. Kirshner has 1 foot out the door, as they say.
He is retiring. As he says, the class of 23, that is our class. As Craner puts it up, can't get the N1, but he is heading the line. Craner has 0 points so far tonight. Yeah, Kirsch has done a great job throughout his career. He's really evolved his whole class. That is Lombo with the foul, his first, team's 3rd. Craner at the line for 2. Yeah, Kirsch shows his dedication. He was at the game wrestling match last night. He was recording for the guys, trying to make everybody at home able to watch this as Craner misses that one. He also wants these kids to come back and have some tape and show their kids and their families. Cramner having a rough night offensively. He's scoreless on the night.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the Hawks.
Good move by Levins, unable to finish. Now here's Tarazi getting the board. Eagles down by 10. Kozlowski now looking to drive pass inside to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe gets fouled and one. Do not know how he got it up, but he finishes on a tough foul call.
Yeah, I'm truly amazed what Ratcliffe's been able to do this season for the Eagles, and I'm extremely excited to watch him play next year as a senior.
Yeah, Heenan takes a bench, and Machado comes back in. Corey Ratcliffe has made tremendous jumps from last year in every sport as an athlete.
How many points does he have right now on the like in his career? I'll let you know.
Free throws up and is good for Ratcliffe. He's 15 now. All right, here's Lomba. Puts up two. No good. Cranmer gets a rebound. Two is no good. Kozlowski loses it on the way up. Corey Ratcliffe does have 24 points in his entire career as West Effort. He has 294 plus 14. That is 312 on the year. Doing a little quick math right there. He's Dockery now. Led by Ratcliffe over to Levens. Levens thinks about a three, looks to drive. Puts up two, that's good. Oh, no good. Just hangs around the rim, falls out. Now here's Trozzi now. Eagles down 7. Made a short push. Ratcliffe puts up 2. And a timeout by Haddon Township. Their coach, Coach McNarma, wants a timeout. Full timeout.
Yeah, Ratcliffe really taking control tonight here in the nest. Cranmer playing a little bit down, but Haddon Township is also doing a really good job defending Cranmer. Not letting them get shot opportunities, not letting them drive inside. But Ratcliffe's picking up that slack and doing a great job.
He's got 17. So Super Bowl coming up. Obviously, you guys everyone here is a big Eagles fan. So just want to hear your predictions for the Super Bowl game with the Chiefs and old Andy Reid.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be a really fun one to watch. The way I'm looking at it is the Eagles saw the best defense in the league. It's almost like swinging a weighted bat for an at-bat. It's so much heavier, and then all of a sudden the load lightens up a little bit. It's a little bit easier. I'm looking for the offense to score a ton of points. Jalen Hurts leading the way. And then defensively, Mahomes is the MVP. I believe that's announced tonight, by the way. The
tonight.
NFL Honors is tonight.
I believe at 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Yep, I'm very excited to see
9.
that. Praying for a Jalen Hurts Offensive Player of the Year, but I do believe it's going to go to Justin Jefferson.
The only thing I think Jalen Hurts won't win MVP is because he missed those 2 games, and Pat Mahomes is a big star. Everybody loves him. So I think Jalen Hurts deserves it over him, but I think it'll eventually.
I think Mahomes deserves the MVP. Yeah. As much as I love Jalen Hurts and his leadership qualities.
I will say this though, Hurts is 16-1 as a starter.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a chance. There's still a very good chance that he wins, but see a little bit of confusion here on the sideline.
Eagles frustrated with that call. They wanted out of bounds on Haddon Township, but it will be Haddon Township's ball. Yeah,
but again, very interested to see the outcome of those awards tonight. I couldn't tell you the last Eagle to win the MVP, which could be something special. That's a travel, but
yeah, it is a travel. Majad's doing a good job this third quarter guarding Dockery. Call a foul on Zayd Mujahid. Ryan Heenan checks in the game. That's Zayd's second.
Ryan Heenan checks in.
Heenbaum checks in the game for the Eagles.
Yeah, but going back to our conversation, and we'll make it the rest of it brief, I just think the Eagles match up too well in every aspect of the game. I do think it's going to come down to coaching.
I think that game is won in the trenches there. Eagles have a dominant O-line as Haddon Township turns it over. That's 5 for them.
I do believe, yeah,
a dominant O-line. I mean,
up front, I do believe we match up a lot better than Kansas City.
Both offense and defensive.
Yeah, I believe if we get the ground game going, Kenneth Gainwell's been been running the ball really well. Miles Sanders has been consistent all year, besides the one game against the what team is that?
Was it Dallas? He fumbled? Yeah, I think
Dallas.
it was Dallas.
Yep.
Cranmer finally gets one to hit home for him, and he gets his first bucket of the game.
Cuts the lead to 3. As we're rambling on, West Effort slowly making a comeback.
The Eagles have been able to guard Levens now, and Haddon Township hasn't really been able to find a scorer besides Levens and Dockery. But here's Levens, maybe travels a little bit, no call, puts up a 2, and he finishes.
Good take by him right there.
Oh, that's 20 points. And good job by Lumba tipping it away, and Haddon Township frustrated with that call, but it will be West Effort's ball. Ryan Heenan heads to the bench, 58 seconds left, and Zay Mujahid checks back in the game.
But I believe if the Eagles get the ground game going on Sunday, I think we win.
Trozzi wide open. He's got some space to shoot. Dockery letting him shoot. Here's Aiden Cranmer looking to drive. He puts up 2, unable to get that one to fall. Good shot from him. But Aiden Cranmer, maybe a little frustration shown, does get a foul call. It's his second, team second. Eagles are pressing here. All right, here's Dockery. Almost double teamed here, but they get it over to Lumba right now. Now McGovern with the ball inside to Ife. Ife puts up 2, can't get it to fall. It will be West Effort's ball.
I do believe that hit Andrea from our angle. It looked like it.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I think it did. And I believe the last 3 out of bounds calls, especially on the right side of the floor, has been maybe a couple mistakes there, but
they do their best.
Yeah,
They do their best.
There's a ball picked up by Kozlowski. You don't know how he got that one back, but 11 seconds left.
I can't say I was that calm during football season if a mistake was.
Here's Trozzi, 5 seconds left, 4 seconds. Does get a foul on the floor. I believe that's on Dockery. Trozzi talking a little trash to him. Dockery has 3. Team's 5th, so that's a good job for the Eagles getting the Hawks in foul trouble, trying to get them to a one-on-one opportunity. There's 5 seconds left for a shot opportunity. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Trozzi driving, puts up 2, and he finishes. Andrea Trozzi getting the 2, and a little trash talk from Andrea Trozzi.
I absolutely love what Andrea Trozzi just did. Absolutely not a word said. He was in his face for the last 30 seconds, and these coaches can complain all they want, but I mean, that was great. That was textbook sportsmanship by Andrea Trozzi. He was cocky, and he was disrespectful, but he did it the right way, and he didn't say a word.
If anything, it should have been a foul on Dockery. He handed the ball to Trozzi.
That is bad karma right there.
All right, we're going to take a 45-second break for the cheerleading squad one last time. Great job, ladies. Always do a great job, and they always are doing a good job here. Eagles down 3 at the start of the 4th.
All right, and we got ourselves a ball game. 8 minutes left to play. I mean, we've been saying I said it right off the bat. We go down early, and then we just kind of hang around, and we're down by a few points going into the 4th. It's been the narrative all year, and we're right back in the same situation. Let's see if the Eagles can finish on the upper hand in this game.
If you're Haddon Township, what would you change here for them in the last 8 minutes? Is Levens can't get that one to fall.
I just believe their their shot choices are bad. That's a walk. Good call. I believe their shot choices are just bad. I think they're taking dumb shots. But But West Effort also doing a great job. I think they figured out that Trazi on Levins and then Mujahid and Heenan on Dockery is the best matchup with height and speed.
Yeah, it looks like they are they switching the zone? I don't know. I don't think so. All right. 3 seconds in the lane on Cranmer. That's a turnover on the Eagles. Good call by the referee there. Cranmer did not.
That's a good call, and that's not a call you hear often. That's that is not called as much as it should be in the
Here's
sport of
Levins
basketball.
going full court, puts up a tough 2, no good. Falls hard, but Lumba gets a rebound, puts up 2, and he gets it to fall. Lumba with his 4th point. I'd like to see the Eagles get Kozlowski more involved here. He's had a pretty decent night shooting the ball. They need to get him some more shot opportunities along with Ratcliffe right now. Cranmer does not have the hot hand tonight. That's all right. But Kozlowski now and McGovern get tied up with a jump ball. Will be West Effort ball, though.
Yeah, good job there by McGovern.
Cranmer now pass inside the court. Good pass. Corey Ratcliffe doing a good job using his body. Corey Ratcliffe gets the 2. Make that 19 for the junior.
Here goes Dockery trying to push the pace.
Dockery
Fade away.
Tough 2. Dockery's got 14.
West Effort still down 6.
5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wow.
That's all right. It happens. Here's Mujahid taking a 3. Can he hit it? No, he cannot. Ratcliffe gets the rebound. Puts up a fadeaway 2. Can't get that one to fall.
I have been struggling in the math class recently. My apologies on that one.
Well, the problem is I believe we're just doing cosine, sines, and tangents all the time now in math.
Yeah, we're doing trigonometry and stuff like that. Pre-calculus is not fun.
It's not. Shout out to Mr. Presti.
Great
math
she is.
teacher.
She's the best. She is the best.
Township turns it over. That's 7 on them. She is another one of the teachers that is retiring this year. We've got a handful of them that retired.
1 foot out the door.
Yep. Cranmer puts up 2, and he gets that one to fall. It's his 4th point. Eagles down 3. 6 minutes left. Haddon Township coach wants a timeout. So we got a timeout here. We are about halfway through the school year, almost 3/4. We're in the 3rd marking period, 2nd semester. I just want to get your opinions on the West Effort athletics as a whole this year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we haven't finished a few seasons the way we've wanted to. Basketball still has hope here, but they will be up. Lexi Bruner doing her
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fist him out 3. That was like 12.
Doing her little back handspring act. But, I mean, field hockey started off the year really hot for us this year, getting us a trophy in the fall season.
Yep.
And, I mean, football, we made it to the playoffs after a bounce-back season from last season. Lost to a very good Gloucester team who went on to beat Haddonfield and then lost to a very good Willingboro team.
Both soccer teams lost to Sterling in the semifinals.
Yep, both soccer teams made a good little run and then lost to a very good program in Sterling. And wrestling losing to a very good Haddonfield wrestling team, probably the best wrestling team to ever go through that school. So a lot of hope. I mean, still hope left in the winter with the basketball teams, but a lot of promise coming up in the spring.
Yeah, we got lacrosse coming up, baseball. We all play that. Got track as Lumba puts up the tough 2. Track, lacrosse, boys and girls, softball, baseball. So excited. Golf was undefeated last year. They won.
Oh yeah, golf
title
big
over
one.
there. So
golf should have been the first one we said. They are the reigning champs. They're looking to have another great year.
Yeah, winter sports hasn't had the success as it has had all year. I mean, both girls and boys team are at a losing record. But I'm not sure what we have here. Was that a foul on Ratcliffe? I think that was on. Who was that on? It was on Ratcliffe. I'm not sure what was called there, but
yeah, Ratcliffe doesn't seem too unhappy with the call.
Yep.
He must have felt a little bit of guilt.
Here's Township up 5. But both basketball teams haven't had the success they would like. Wrestling obviously lost, and swimming's doing good. Track's doing good. Who else? I think that's it.
I think we've got covered all the winter.
But winter sports obviously hasn't had the success as Dockery hits the 2. Hasn't had the success as the fall sports. But hopefully one of these teams in the playoffs can make a run.
Yeah, and hopefully in the spring we can bring home another one of those trophies. For the school. And baseball, I know we got a lot of. We returned all of our starters, and with the addition of Cole Du Bois, who was very good for us. Only one loss this year in wrestling. Very strong kid. He batted about .330 last year.
Zay gets the foul there.
Going back to what I was saying, Cole Du Bois batted about .330 last year for Shalleck. Pretty good season for him. So he's going to be a big addition for us, along with 2 fifth-year seniors in Cole Ambrosius and Nick Tomasetto. Ambrosius committed to Susquehanna University, and then Nick Tomasetto going into the Big Ten and playing for Rutgers next year. Shenandoah, my apologies.
And for girls lacrosse, I believe made it pretty far last year too as well. They got Scarrato, Gismondi, Roberts. Got a couple good athletes in there.
Yeah, they got a handful of recruits over there. I know Ace is going to UMBC. Cass is going to Ryder.
Can't forget about her.
JC's going to play soccer at LaSalle, I believe. But she's a very good lacrosse player for us.
Haddon Township calls a timeout. For golf, you got Ryan Heenan, who is a part of this basketball team. You got Rocco. You got Cam Briggs, Joey Gargans. James DiRossini. Got a good squad out of them. What else? Lacrosse, you got Ryan Cook, Alex Patanci, Sean Kennedy. I believe Will Bilodeau.
Ramir Vaughn. Our heavyweight this year for wrestling.
Softball, you got Jaden Kelly, Nat McGivern, Kelly Hartman.
Emily Gallagher.
Bella Quashak. Macy Harold. So good squad coming out from the softball squad as well.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun in the spring. It's a shame we're gonna have to hang up the headsets and not be able to commentate.
One of my goals is to commentate a football or a baseball game, but unfortunately, I did play football for West Effort, and I do play baseball for West Effort. So unfortunately, I'm unable to do one of those. But I don't play in the winter. I don't do basketball, so it's perfect thing right now is to commentate basketball, and it's always fun. Basketball I've played mostly my whole life. I stopped playing sophomore year, so it's been really up close and personal for me. So being able to still stay involved with the game from the sidelines in a more observable role.
I believe you could say that about the whole live stream crew, right?
Yep,
we all played basketball growing up. We had a lot of fun.
Yep, and I believe we all kind of stopped playing around together and we joined together mostly.
Yeah, just worried about other sports.
Yep.
Priorities weren't with the sport. We didn't want to hurt the team because we weren't focused on the sport and whatnot. So.
But our love for the game of basketball still maintains as we are here every night for these fellas. Ryan Heenan makes a good move, and Ryan Heenan, a.k.a. Heenbaum, gets his first points of the night. Eagles down 5, 3:24 left. Here's Dockery, passes inside to McGovern, and he gets an end one.
Yeah, great play there by the Hawks. Dockery making another play happen.
Kozowski gets the foul. That's his second.
I believe Dockery is a 3-year starter in this program, this basketball program. Yep. So, showing his veteran skills right there.
See if McGovern could complete the 3-point play here. And he cannot. Should have been over the back call. No call, but Trozzi gets the rebound. Over to Kozowski. Kozowski shoots a 3. Can't get it to fall. Ratcliffe gets the rebound. Puts up 2. Can't get it. Levin finally gets the rebound. Township up 7 now. 3 minutes to go. West Effort's got to get a steal and a stop. There's Lomba. Moving it over now. Ice with the ball. Dribble hand off to Dockery. Dockery's falling, loses the ball. Picked up by Mujahid, and we got a jump ball opportunity. stays with Haddon Township. Dockery showing a little frustration here. Quarterback controlling Andrea Trazi, his new roommate. Good job by him.
Yeah, I believe Dockery's exchanging words with the official, and Trazi's trying to get him.
Yeah, Dockery's not doing a very good thing. He's talking, I hear him a little bit, but referee's letting it go. There's Dockery right now. Now McGovern up top, guarded by Trazi. Or excuse me, that's Levins. The 2-3 and the 2-2 for these jerseys are mixing me up a little bit. There's Ife now, 2:17 left. Trazi fouls. Trazi's third.
Yeah, Trazi knows it.
16 fouls for West Effort. Lumba over here has a face shield, and I wonder how that affects him playing. I mean, sure it does. LeBron James and Kyrie used to play with one, and Joel Embiid back in his day when he got a face fracture. And there's Dockery looking to drive, pulls up for two. Can't get that one to fall. Kozowski gets a strong rebound. Very important stop there for West Effort. 2 minutes left, down 7. Got to score here. Corey Ratcliffe one-on-one with Levins. Kicks it back out to Majid, over to Kozowski. Now Trazi looking to drive. And we got a blocking foul on Dockery. That's his fourth. Good take by Trazi.
Township with 6 fouls in this last quarter. West Effort needs to look to get them into the bonus and try to get some points at the line.
Ryan Heaton checking in the game soon, and Trazi getting the line 4-2. Trazi puts up the free throw, hits it. Trazi with 9 points for the Eagles. Misses that one. Rebound goes to Levins. Looks like we got a call here now. Got a one-on-one opportunity. Let's see who that foul is on. I believe it's on Ratcliffe. His second. So we got a 7th Haddon Township in the bonus for a 1-on-1. 11-10 to the line. They are 3 for 5 from the free throw line. It is 50-44, a minute 45 left. Levins hits that one. Make that 21 total points for him.
West Effort down 7 now, I think. Levins extends the lead to 8.
Got some pressure here from Dockery, but Trazi picks it up. He's looking to drive, kicks it back out to Majid. He drives, puts up a 2, gets it to fall. Majid gets his first points. But here's McGovern, gets lost. They're just kicking out. Trazi's gonna have to foul. Got 1:24 left. Trazi's doing a good job of locking down. And they call a 5-second violation. Good defense from Andrea Trazi, and it will be West Effort basketball down 6 with a minute 21 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Trazi is a athletic specimen. I was talking to him in Gabs the other day. He's about 210 pounds, and he moves like he's about 180. So
is he really 210?
Yeah, he's
nice
a very strong kid.
No foul called there. Dockery gets a rebound. He's going full court. Majid tips it out of bounds.
Shout out to Joey Socorro going to get that.
Just climbed underneath the bleachers. Maybe got a little bit dirty, but it was worth it.
Round of applause for Joey. Joey getting in on the action tonight.
And Coach McKeon calls a timeout. Full timeout.
Me and Mr. Socorro will be on the mic tomorrow at 5:30 for the game
First time in action, Mr. Joey Socorro back here.
Yeah, we're going to see what he's got. We're going to see what he's got.
Want a quick 5-second interview? Want a quick interview for this timeout? Don't say anything bad. All right, we do have Joey Socorro here, and how excited are you for your first time announcing tomorrow night at 5:30?
Very excited. It's going to be me and my man Bags. First time. Been learning from Benny Bump. Taking some notes right behind here.
Appreciate
but
it.
I am thrilled to be here tomorrow at the Nest.
Great, thank you. And Corey is coming back on the mic here.
Yeah, really excited for the game tomorrow night. Excited to see what Mastery of Camden brings into the Nest.
Yeah, I'm going to look up their now.
And we got to be honest, we didn't even know there was a game tomorrow night until a fan walked up
Corey
to
Ratcliffe's
us.
grandfather, I believe.
Yeah, a fan walks up to us and asks if we were streaming the next tomorrow night's game, and we're like, yeah, sure, why not?
All right, looks like Mastery of Camden is 11-11 on the year. Coach Peyton and those boys over there. They play a lot of Catholic schools and private schools, so first time this might be the first matchup between boys basketball between these two teams tomorrow night. So you guys might be a part of history there. And Haddon Township calls a timeout. They could not inbound the ball. Good defense from the Eagles.
Also got to mention it is the 9th, so ticket sales are closing soon for the Mr. West Deptford on the 15th.
Good
Pop
point.
out. Shout out Benny Bump
Yes, sir.
over here. He will be performing as one of the seniors along with Will Bilodeau, Jay Cartman, Yusuf Abu Sadat, Gavin Zuzalak, and Zach Stewart.
Yep, shout out those guys. We've been practicing, doing a great job, and excited to show off some of my dance moves for the fans and families that come out to watch. It is Wednesday, February 15th. Always a fun event, ran by very own Mr. Seeley, who does a PA announcing, and Miss Falcone and Miss Stetson. They're all part of the math department over there, and computer science is Mr. Seeley, and very excited for that. Make sure you get your tickets, February 15th, 7 o'clock.
Yes, and I will be making an appearance on stage.
You will be.
Junior Ryan Cook's act. So
we can't reveal the act. Can't reveal the act. You just got to be there to see it.
You don't want to miss that one, let me tell you. It's going to be very, very good one.
Ryan Heenan fouls, I believe, Lumba here, and that's Ryan Heenan's first. Cranridge checking back in the game for Ryan Heenan. Looks like Heenan came in the game to foul.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he checks back in within the next minute and 5 seconds of play to maybe get another foul. He doesn't. I think that was his first, right? I believe.
It was his first.
Yeah, so he's got fouls to spare.
There's Lumba, hasn't taken a free throw yet tonight. High arcing shot, nothing but net for him. 7 points.
Yeah, impressive play by the sophomore tonight.
He's come up clutch here in the fourth quarter. That is Lumba. He airballs that one. Rough looking shot there.
Not so impressive shot on the second one. So I may have spoke too soon.
I think we both did there. Eagles down 7, a minute 5 left.
It was the mask. You can always just blame the mask.
Eagles rolling the ball over. Here's Andre Atrazi. Good smart play by him, not touching it. Now Atrazi picks up the ball, looking to drive. Gets fouled. No call. Wow, a surprise no call. Corey Ratcliffe fouls right over there. Surprised that was a no call. That should have 100% been a foul.
Yeah, Atrazi upset with it.
Team's 9th, 101 for Dockery. I'm upset with the call myself. I thought that was a foul. Dockery with 16 points. That's 17. That might have just iced the game right there.
Yeah, short time. Up 9 now. Gotta look for a 3.
Yep, gotta get a 3 fast. Andre Atrazi hits Majah, and Majah shoots a 3. Short.
It's off.
Eagles 1 for 10 from 3-point land, and surprised that was a foul call. Whew. Looked like he just stole that from him. All right, got a couple 2,000-point scores for high school teams. We had one in Woodbury.
For girls basketball.
Girls basketball, PVI. Girls basketball, DJ Wagner just scored his 2,000th career point for Camden. It looks like West Effort will be heading to Camden to play them in the first round of the playoffs. Doctor missed the first. He will get 2 because they are in the double bonus with 10 fouls.
Fun fact about the Wagner family. I have heard that they are West Everett residents.
Yeah, I believe his grandmother does live right near our very own Shane McKenna.
Yeah, so I do believe they are some sort of association with West Everett. I know our boy Luke Laxton works for Pat's Select in National Park, and he has delivered to their family a handful of
Want
times.
to hear a funny story? Walked into Wawa one day after one of these games, and I see 2 guys. I'm looking up at them. They're like 7'5", and it's Aaron Bradshaw.
Yep.
I had a little quick conversation with them. I'm pretty tall myself. I think I'm 6'2".
Yeah,
6'1".
you and your brother are both big kids.
Yeah, and I was not even up to his chest. I felt.
Yeah, they are.
I've never felt so small in my life.
Yeah, they are massive human beings. It's going to be very interesting to see Andre Atrazi and Radcliffe next to them when we match up with them.
I think
in round one
you're
of the
gonna
playoffs.
put Radcliffe on Bradshaw.
It's
And
not.
you got to put Craner or Trazi on one of them. Maybe Trazi put some intimidation on him.
Yeah, I don't think you can miss when you play Camden. I don't think you have any room to miss a shot. They are fantastic.
And the reason they are the number 2 seed is they do play out of school, out of state, excuse me.
No, I thought that number 2 seed in
Is Camden. Number 1 is Haddonfield. So what happens is
Really?
Camden plays out of state, and you don't get power points for that. Is Cranmer
Okay.
the 3. That's why they are that. But Camden, I think, is going to run through.
because I know they
honestly.
were named the best team in the state.
Yeah, that'll be the game. Yeah, so Camden, West Everett will probably play them in the first round. But a quick stat up sheet. Xavier Jihad, 2 points. Andrea Trazi, 9. Ryan Heenan, 2. Aiden Cramner, 4. 19 from Radcliffe. 9 from Kozowski, 6 turnovers. 11 for 19 from the free throw line. 1 for 12 three-point shooting. Haddon Township, Josh Dockery, 19. Logan Miller, 2. Tyler Levins, 24. Sean Ike, 4. Owen Lumba, 7. Kevin McGovern, 2. 8 turnovers for Haddon Township. 11 for 15 from the free throw line and 5 for 14 from the three-point line. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought we just, we handed it to them a little bit in the first. I mean, as in handed them the game, not, it was just, we started slow. It's been the narrative all year. We start slow, and then we hang around till the fourth, and then we just can't execute on short time. Coming up into the playoffs, I think the message for this team has to be start hot and stay hot.
Yep.
And that's all I got.
All right, great having you on. This will be live stream tomorrow, right? All right, so tomorrow 5:30, make sure you tune in. Master of Cannon, Corey Baglivo, Joe Sikora on the mic. I believe Dan Marraffa behind the camera. Want to wish everyone, with the weekend coming up, have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of the week.